So here we are in Austria and we're about to get used to the track. We've had to take quite a lot of time looking at the components. That's why we're going out late in this session. Barely only running again in practice one. We am losing out to Nico in that aspect.
Okay then, that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Well, at least we got some running done at the end of the session, but still would like more time. So Vettel, Hamilton, Raikkonen, Bottas, Ricciardo, Massa, Ocon, Verstappen, Grosjean, Nico rounding out the top 10. As the McLarens and Sauber was right at the back, we're in 6th. Steve-O, you saw, didn't get much running though in practice 1, just behind Stroll, Magnussen, the Toro Rossos and Perez. So let's see if we can get some laps under our belts in practice 2. So we're going out early in the second section, doing some race practice.
Rich mix is unavailable. Rich mix unavailable.
Of course, rich mix is unavailable, using some old components for this practice. God damn it.
Rich mix is available again, but there is a chance the issue will reoccur.
Very helpful, Jeff. Yes, that's what we needed. Although very good race practice. Let's see if we can correlate the date between that and this tyre wear test. See if the tyre wear is favourable for us. So that's not a good start. Yes, looking like a very good tyre wear
That's
test.
all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Having a very good practice too. And so we got pace, we're achieving what the team wanted. It's going too well. Well, we've looked at the tyres in this session, now it's time to look at the fuel. See what fuel saving is like. I suspect it's going to be pretty difficult round here. Or not. That just went very well. And at the end of the session we're doing some qualifying practice. Let's let this car purr. Let's see what you can do over one lap. Oh, and it's like this car flies.
Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
What a session. Definitely made up for practice 1. And our pace is right up there, much better than Hulkenberg's as well. Finally, this could be the weekend. So the Ferraris and Mercedes right up there, but look at us in 5th, ahead of Nico in 7th. Very good pace for Renault round here with the Red Bulls, Williams and Ocon in the top 10. As right about, you've got the McLarens, the Saubers, the Toro Rosso, Stroll as well, Magnussen, Perez and Grosjean. So excellent practice 2. Let's see if we can achieve similar results in practice 3. So it looks like our development department is upgraded now. Hopefully that means that that weird tech guy will not follow me around the paddock talking about how fascinating his data center is with all his drones, but now you can actually work on upgrading stuff. So yes, I need to get a restraining order on that guy. Finally! It really has been a perfect practice session in practice 2 and 3 as well. As is Vettel, Bottas, Raikkonen, and there we are in 4th, dipped into the 109s as well, doing some qualifying practice ahead of Verstappen, Ricciardo, Hamilton down in 7th on those on the soft tyres, so doing some long run pace it looks like, and Nico down in 9th between Massa and Grosjean. And there's right at the back are the McLaren, Saubers, Force India, but they were on the super soft, so maybe doing some long run pace. The Toro Rosso, Stroll and the Haas's. So fantastic practice 2 and 3. Let's see if we can roll it into qualify and have a very good grid position for Sunday. Oh, look who it is.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
This is the only time you talk to me. Hi, how are you? All you do is leave me voice messages now as we've got to qualify in 13th higher and beat Ocon. Easy. As it is raining for qualifying, not what we wanted. Let's see if we can do a good lap out on the ultra sauce, even though it's raining. Trying to catch the trap before it really does dry up. Let's see what we can do. We still got DRS as well. As we head down the front straight. Breaking around 100 metres. We've gone wide though. As our rival set at 114. Locked up into the hairpin, but he can go wide. No, he can't. God damn it. It looks like our radar was actually wrong. It actually has dried up for the end of qualifying. Let's see what we can do. See if we can carry over that practice pace.
Okay,
Definitely are going quick enough.
This session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Thanks, Jeff, for reminding me. It's not like I didn't know that. Let's go across the line, set at 108.2. Where did that pace come from? I think we're definitely through to the next part of qualifying. As for the first time, I did a qualifying session ahead of Bottas, Raikkonen, Hamilton and Vettel by just over a tenth of a second. Way faster than Nico, who seems to be struggling around here compared to ourselves, as he has got the Force Indies, Red Bull, or Verstappen and Ricciardo and Massa in the top 10. As out of qualifying are the Saubers, McLarens and Sainz in the Toro Rosso. Kvyat was another ahead of Nico, then the Haases and Stroll in 14th. So let's see if we can continue this form into qualifying too. As it looks like that rain shower was just a mere blip. It's now sunny as we're in qualifying 2. And you can make it in qualifying 3. Definitely can if we dip into the 108 again. Be around the 109 mark, I think, to try and get into qualifying 3. So now we head into the final couple of corners. That was nicely done, just clipping those inside curves and the outside. As we go fastest again, 108 for that. Oh, but Hamilton just beats us. Still, that should be good enough to get through to the last part of qualifying. As it was Hamilton, then myself, then Vettel, Bottas, Raikkonen, Massa, the Red Bulls and the Force Indies make it through as Nico just missed out, along with Grosjean, Kvyat, Magnussen and Stroll. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, let's see if we can go for pole in qualifying 3. As we're going out in the middle part of the session where no one else is, for one lap of glory. Let's see. We get Renault's first pole for a very long time. It's not the best setup to this, so that going a bit wide. There you go, towards the first corner. Braking just after the 100 metre mark. Taking it in 4th gear. Not carrying too much speed through the corner though. Let's head towards the hairpin. Slightly slower than Hamilton versus middle sector where we've been king. So let's get our crown on as we head downhill. Braking just after the 100 metre mark. Now it's better, not clipping the curves, just being smooth with the power. And all locking up the left front with the left-hander. Still a decent middle sector as we're neck and neck heading towards the final couple of corners. Got to nail that. That was not too bad. That was a good final corner as we run towards the line. And 107.8. What? We've got pole ahead of Hamilton and Bottas, the Ferraris, the Red Bulls, Massa and the Force Indies. I don't know what's happening here, but let's see if we can go for the win in the race. As yes, my team are happy for once. Even McLaren are happy. As oh god damn it.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
No, congratulations. Well done on getting a pole from nowhere. All she cares about is business. She's got to finish in 9th or higher and beat Ocon. Well, I'm beating Hamilton and Bottas, so that pesky Frenchman should be easy.
What is quite an unusual racetrack, wouldn't you say, Ant?
Yeah, it's quite an odd layout around here. The thing about Austria is that it's a harder circuit to master than what really meets the eye. On top of that, it's a low grip surface, and that means that your small mistakes end up being punished, and it's very easy to slide wide into the runoff area and lose a huge chunk of time. Luckily, because it's such a short circuit though, you have plenty of opportunities to perfect the lap.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Renault in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Massa, Perez and Esteban Ocon, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat and Magnussen, Stroll, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Pascal Wehrlein. Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
I've never had this clear view of the lights in a long while. As we rev up the engine, we get underway in Austria. We get a fantastic start ahead of Bottas and Hamilton. Braking late, but away in first. Still can't believe I'm saying that. Ahead of the Mercedes. Let's go towards the hairpin. We're staying ahead of them. They're not really on my tail. We'll expect a bit more of an attack from them as they head downhill. Just protecting the car on this first lap. And the tyres, not trying to brake too late. Just easing it into the corners. So all on the second components for everything apart from the engine. But that's brand new, so we shouldn't have issues with that in the race. To come to the end of the first lap of it, ahead of Hamilton with Bottas behind. So he's got to run heading into the penultimate corner. And oh, we hit the inside into the final corner, hit that yellow thing. Got to defend from him.
Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
So we're going wheel to wheel. We're holding on for the time being. Because now Bottas is coming to the party as well. Squeeze him out of road. And that will compromise his run going into the DRS zone as well. So we should be safe heading into this downhill. Right hand, and we are. That's just the first attack of many though. And we are gapping the Mercedes. What is going on? This Renault is just perfect round as we go slightly wide in the final corner. But you shouldn't have DRS heading onto this sit for that. God, it is so much nicer with a clear view, in the mountains, beautiful scenery. Oh, and leading a Formula 1 race, that's pretty nice as well. Oh, that's the first of many that can happen around here. Charlie's getting a bit stripped nowadays. So now we've got Bottas behind us. He's got past Hamilton, looking much faster. As in, it's like
Pit window is now open.
Hamilton's pitting, we're defending the inside. And his teammate. Leave him the space. As we've got Vettel in third. So battling for the win. Force him out of road. And now he should be in the clutches of Vettel, and we should have some breathing space. As we're going to pit at the end of this lap, respond to Hamilton.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
I haven't forgotten, Jeff. God. So it looks like we've come out behind a big train in 15th. Got Stroll behind on Sauce, got Magnussen in front on Ultra Sauce, so they should be pitting soon. But I fear we've dropped behind Hamilton, most importantly. As we come to the end of the lap, still behind Magnussen, and they're still going on for another lap.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
That was only my second warning. What the hell?
Okay, clear.
So you just beat Vettel out. We're going side by side with Vettel. The last couple of corners. Wheel to wheel with the Ferrari. It's got more power though. As we try to outbrake him. But where's Hamilton in all of this? I've not seen him. It looks like some guys are finally pitting as we're catching up to Magnussen. What am I getting myself into? Look at this crazy train in front. We've got to try and keep Vettel behind us as well. Obviously got my teammate among them. We're getting a run on Magnussen. Got to make the move down the inside of the house. Next on this is Kvyat. But we've got a car between ourselves and Vettel. Most importantly, as one of them are pitting. Got fantastic traction out the final corner compared to the Toro Rosso, but he's got good straight line speed. We dive it down the inside. That's then we've got by him. Because now we've got Nico in front on softs. And a totally different strategy. They're still battling behind. And, oh, Nico, let us through. Don't know what he's thinking of. Just because I'm battling for a podium like you never do. So now we've got to dive down the inside Grosjean. We have to be aggressive. As it is Hamilton in front, he did jump this lot. But now he can chase down the Mercedes man. As he got through the traffic. That's not how to do it. As he did the fastest lap. A couple of seconds behind him. As we're going toe to toe with him as Sainz pits. We're going toe to toe with Hamilton for the win. He sets fastest lap, I set fastest lap. He's got a good gap to Vettel behind as he got caught up in that traffic. So let's see what we can do. It's very much shut up in drive time as Vettel's and Hamilton have got a similar pace. But we're keeping up with them.
Just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
But now we've got rain on the horizon in 10 minutes. That will really mix things up. This is barely off, Charlie. What are you doing? As we're going to the second half of the race, we've still got a gap to Vettel, but he's closing it down. We're losing sight of Hamilton slightly. We don't have the pace on these super softs. On the ultras, we've got fantastic pace. On the supers, just not coming to us.
You've been awarded a time penalty for
What did I do, Charlie? Seriously. It's now got Vettel trying to make a charge down or inside. Just going to have to give it up to him.
Nico is in the pits.
Only joking. Wasn't going to battle with him. He's just forcing us into the grass. What an idiot. But it gives us room in the hairpin. As we get the DRS. Still that Ferrari is very powerful in a straight line. Try and dive down the inside. It's giving us the room. Still holding him off though. We came back second for the time being. We're taking the lead. I didn't realise Hamilton had pitted. Going for that undercut strategy as the Mercedes. We're trying to hold on to the rain. It's apparently coming.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
We're not sure if we can, as we're still going wheel to wheel with Vettel. Force him out of road. He's now got Bottas on his tail. So fight with him, as it is now time to pit. So I don't think we can wait until the rain, so...
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Alright, Jeff. Oh, calm down, mate. It's not like I've done this before in this race.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So we have... It's in that science on the softs in front of us. We should be able to quickly dispatch the Toro Rosso. We've got fresher tyres. And DRS. We're not really gaining down the straight. Tried the dive, but very difficult to do that into that corner. Tried it into the left-hander, but science very wise. We're not into the next left. He's holding us up. We're back for a podium, mate. What are you doing? So there we go, we've got some slipstream. Dive down his inside up into 6th, but got some vital time there. Now we've got Raikkonen and Ricciardo in front. And he's on the softs. So he's gone for the one stop as well, so we've got to pass him. God, I hate that inside curve. The only curb that does that as well on this circuit, I don't understand. Just catches that wheel. So now getting into rhythm on these tyres, catching Ricciardo, gapping Sainz. But what about Vettel and Bottas? There's that Vettel in front of us, no! And he's on the ultra softs. Oh, we should have done what they did. But we've got the slipstream, let's see if we can get by. We might be saying goodbye to Vettel now. And those tyres is going to be so much faster than us. He's already gapping us. But we're both chasing Ricciardo. Hopefully Aussie can slow Vettel down. He's just got 9 laps to go. Hamilton's pitting again.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
I know it's like Vettel's been held up by the McLaren. Why is Hamilton pitting again? That's always Vettel and Ricciardo. Oh, we got both of them. Bleeding. Let's clear this Sauber. Thank you, Sauber. You're not drunk like Canada. Let's try and clear into the distance while Vettel has to battle Ricciardo. And let's see if we can make up for Canada as well. Only problem I've got is I can't turn up the engine like our rivals, I think. We're protecting it. But we're sticking in front of them for the time being.
Green flag.
As Hamilton's out!
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out.
Wow, that has saved us. Fuel-wise, race-wise as well. At least from the onslaught, for that happened a bit. As we've gone green again, we have Ricciardo right on our tail, but we've got a fantastic exit out the hairpin while he got compromised. So let's hold on for this last 5 laps.
Yellow flag.
It's now Ericson's out. They're dropping like flies at the end of this race. We're holding off some very angry flies behind. Got a gang of Ricciardo, Vettel, Bottas. Not sure where Raikkonen is. Because of these time penalties, we might not even end up on the podium. Because Charlie got strict on us for some reason. Not everyone else. Ricciardo's coming back at us. Oh, he's feeling good about those soft tyres.
Okay, clear.
We've pushed on our super softs. Because now the rain is starting to come. Let's see if that will slow Ricciardo down, as those softs probably won't be good in these conditions. And then it will slow Vettel and Bottas down, then we can try and build a gap on these last 3 laps. Oh, it looks like Vettel got past Ricciardo. So Vettel's won this race. We're battling to stay on the podium. He is right on our tail. I don't think we'll fight him. We have to let him by. But he's not trying to get by. Maybe he's been told, he knows that we've got penalties. So he's just sitting behind us. As we go on to the final lap of it. Will we stick on the podiums? Here comes Vettel, actually is charging down our inside then. Don't be fighting you, Vettel. Do get DRS though. thought he'd be pulling away from us on this final lap, but obviously not, as Science is out with a very good points position. He really is starting to pull it down in this final lap. I don't think he made a big enough gap to Bottas to stay in front of him. Where's Ricciardo though? To go through the final corner. He might not have won the race, but that was superb all weekend.
Take care of the car on the way in.
As Vettel won ahead of Bottas, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, we ended up in 5th. With those 2 penalties. Look at that, Charlie really was out after us. As Massa was 6th, Perez 7th, Grosjean 8th, Verstappen in 9th. Ocon scored the final point ahead of Nico, as he finished ahead of Magnussen, then Kvyat, Alonso, Verline and Van Dorn are that down, with Sainz, Hamilton, Ericsson and Stroll out of the race. As in the standings, Vettel now leads by 33 points over Hamilton, with Bottas 3rd, Raikkonen 4th, Ricciardo ahead of Massa, Verstappen 7th, Perez 8th, Grosjean 9th, ahead of Stroll now. We're up to 11th ahead of Ocon, so good to jump ahead of our rival with Sainz 13th, Kvyat 14th, Alonso 15th, Hulkenberg 16th. Then Magnussen the final point score with Van Dorn, Verline and Ericsson yet to score so far this season. As in the constructors, it's Ferrari by 26 points ahead of Mercedes, then Red Bull, Williams, Force India, Toro, and over leapfrogged Renault ahead of Haas, with McLaren 9th and Sauber yet to score. Yes, we did much better than Ocon in that race. And for once, our team are happy. As, take that, Nico. Maybe sucking up, but it's about it on track, and it's going to do much better than you that race.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now, but I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
That's just squiggly lines, mate. I don't know what you mean. As once again, yeah, we're slower than Mercedes. Who would have thought it? As here we are in Britain at night. Why is he coming to us at night? I should be in bed preparing for practice 1. As we are developing some durability for internal combustion engine, has been worrying in the first half of the season, so let's definitely improve that. And we'll see you in practice. Out for watching, and I'll see you then.